And we're live. Let me toss you the link as well.
Nice.
There it
Okay.
is. Yeah.
There we are. Aren't we friends on Discord?
No, we're not. I can toss you a friend request though. Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, I sent you one.
Cool. Thank you.
It asked me to be careful of links, so
Oh,
it's like yeah.
yeah.
Usually doesn't happen with friends.
Yeah, Discord does that though. Like
Oh,
they try and keep you safe.
Mute the stream. There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. Hiya there, Flax. How are you? All right, then. So, hello everyone, and welcome to today's live interview. I'm going to be interviewing Albino. Go ahead and say hello and give us an introduction of yourself.
Okay. Yeah. Hi. I am Albino. I make YouTube videos every now and then, and yeah, that's about it.
Alrighty then. So, Albino, the first question I have for you is, when did you start YouTube?
I mean, I made my account in 2009, I think. I'm not sure. But I didn't start like really uploading before I got my basically a video card with Shadowplay, which made it like really easy to record and edit, and then it just went from there. Started regularly making more and shit posting more, and eventually I got good at it. So yeah, about around like 2013, I'd say.
All right. So 5 years ago.
Yeah, like 5 years.
Okay. So why'd you start YouTube? What got you into YouTube?
Well, it was kind of just a coincidence. It was in Dark Souls 2 where I found a bug, or it wasn't really a bug, but more like a mechanic abuse in PvP, whereas you can roll and punch at the same time. So you just punch really fast and roll. It's really like, if they don't know about it, then it can be really powerful. And so I figured I would make like a showcase of the bug. And that was like my first video where I just showcased that and had some music playing, and it's like really, the editing, the amount of editing is really low, and it's like a very low effort video, I guess. But that's how it started.
Right. Someone's already asking, where are you from? He's from Norway.
Yeah, I'm from Norway.
I swear, that's like
I might sound Swedish, I guess.
Yeah, that's what this person is saying, that you sound Swedish. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like, I think
I get
it's...
that a lot.
Yeah, I think it's a meme at this point where, like, everyone asks you where are you from in your streams.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you've been watching my streams too. Like literally every time I stream, there's some new person asking like, "Hey, where are you from? Where are you from?"
Yeah.
It's literally becoming a meme in my chat. Like, just people ask all the time.
At this point, you should just title your streams, "I'm from Norway, fuck off."
That would be efficient, yeah.
Yeah. So
I was also thinking about making like a text-to-speech bot, just say something like, "I'm from Norway," every like 10 minutes or something. Or like on a soundboard.
no, that would be great. Yeah, you should do that for sure.
Yeah.
So have you had any channels before this one? Or is this your first ever YouTube channel?
This is my first channel, yeah. It's kind of funny, like, cause I have a bunch of things laying around in it that I probably shouldn't have. The story, like, actually, just yesterday, my mom was watching my YouTube channel, and she was like, "I found one of your playlists with all these kind of like weird videos." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And I just remembered that I had like this 10-year-old or like 5-year-old playlist on my channel, public. That probably should be public. So it's like, yeah. What's the question again?
If you've had any channels before this one.
Yeah, no, I just to make a point. Yeah, it's the first channel. It's really old, and it shows.
Yeah, because I looked at your playlist and you had like a Dota 2 playlist or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Yeah.
You saw it too.
Yeah.
I had no idea they were public, so I was like, I went yesterday and I just removed them all.
I mean, I haven't seen the videos on there or anything like that. I just saw the playlist and I'm like, okay, why does he have that there?
Yeah, I thought so too. Like, yeah.
All right.
I'm glad she told me though.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's good. She saved you. So why'd you decide to name your channel Albino?
Well, it's sort of kind of a long story, but it also doesn't really make sense. I mean, my first nickname on Xbox Live was Llama360, and then it changed to Albino Llama for some reason on like some early 2008 Norwegian social network website before Facebook. And from then on, I didn't want to be called Llama360 on like a social network site, obviously. And And from there on, I was Albino Llama, and then I was Mr. Albino Llama because Albino Llama was taken. And just to make my name more tidy, I went with Albino. But like everyone called me Albino, like, so, yeah.
Yeah. Someone's asking. Oh, go ahead.
There's no
Sorry.
really like backstory about it. Like, there's no real reason for it. It just happened, you know.
Right. Yeah. Someone's asking, what editing software are you using?
I'm using Sony Vegas mostly. I played around with some Adobe Premiere, no, not Premiere Pro, After Effects, but I couldn't really get it to work, and I just went back to Sony Vegas. I mean, it seems to do the trick, so why not?
I use Premiere for editing the recorded interviews. I like Premiere more, honestly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it's just like a personal preference thing at this point.
Yeah. Someone's asked. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not reading that one. They're asking if you have something against a certain race.
Anything against Muslims? No, it's not. I mean, it's fair. It's a fair question, honestly, because I've had some videos where I make fun of Muslims and whatnot.
Oh well, fair enough.
It's just the thing is about comedy. I think, in my personal opinion, you should be able to make fun of whatever you want. Like, you give everyone the same treatment, right? So I can make fun, I think I should be able to make fun of people for whatever, but I respect that YouTube doesn't. They don't have to abide by free speech. Like, they aren't obliged to. So if they don't feel like that's within their community guidelines, then sure, I can just not make fun of Muslims if they feel like that's a big deal.
Right.
It's fair that some people could interpret the video potentially as like racist or something, but I agree with it. I mean, I disagree with that. And I don't have anything against like any race or religion or anything. Like, it's just, to me, it's just a bunch of jokes, and I just make whatever I think is funny.
Right. Yeah. I guess. I mean, as long as like you don't make fun of like. I mean, because like some people like to make fun of recent tragedies. You know, I guess like when something's very fresh, don't make fun of it. Wait some time. Yeah.
It depends on how badly you want to be community striked. Like, so if you're just edgy for the sake of being edgy, I mean, it's just, it kind of loses the impact. Or to me, anyways, it gets cringe at some point. But that's just me.
Right. Fuck off, Michael, bastard. That's my friend in real life.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with comedy as an Arab. I find your comedy is gold. I thought people were giving you a hard time for your comedy. Anyways, keep it up.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
thanks, man.
Yeah, it's a good question. I just wasn't sure.
It's fair though, because if you saw the Miramar and Nutshell video, that was like an entire video, like 2, maybe 3 minutes, focused just around Muslim jokes. So it's like, at that point, it's kind of, it's a fair assumption. I'll give them that. It's not meant that way. It's just I thought it was funny. It's like a desert map, so 1 + 1 is 2. I could make a funny joke here and there.
Yeah, I never saw that video actually.
It's still up actually. If on someone else has it on their account for some reason.
Oh, okay. There's
and I haven't I haven't copyrighted it or like made them take it down because some of my real life friends and actually one of my best friends' dad likes the video. I found out recently. So I mean, I let them watch it. Like, I don't really care as long as people get to enjoy it, because I spent a lot of effort on that video.
Yeah, I mean, does he have the re-upload monetized?
I don't really know. I haven't checked, but it's like, does it really matter? I mean,
I don't know, because some people get like upset when they re-upload a video that's been taken down and they're making money off of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care.
Oh well, that's good. I guess you're lenient. Someone's asking which one's better, PUBG or Fortnite? Fortnite.
I prefer Fortnite. It depends on what you like. If you like long stretched out like well, not even tactical, just long realistic shooters like military sim-esque, then go for PUBG. But if you like fast-paced games that are more smooth with just better mechanics, and the thing about Fortnite is that it's easy to get into, but it also has a high skill ceiling, so it's like a very good balance right there.
Right.
And the lobby time, like the matches are quicker because you're mostly, for the most part, you're gonna be in the lobby for I'd say half a minute, but in PUBG it's more like 2. So
Yeah, that's true.
you just get matches faster and it's more fluent and yeah.
Yeah, have you heard of the Darwin Project?
I've heard of it. I've seen TwoMad, another YouTuber, stream it, but I haven't tried it. But at the moment I'm trying to make one more Fortnite video and then I'm moving on to Dark Souls, I think.
Oh, okay.
But I guess if I run out of options, I could check out the Darwin Project at some point.
It looks really good.
Okay. What is it, like a battle royale or?
Yeah, it's like a battle royale, but it's like I've heard people like it more than Fortnite and PUBG, honestly.
Really?
It's still a small community though, so that could be it as well.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna tweet this live stream. Just give me a second.
Alrighty.
Um,
I guess in the meantime, I can ask you the next question here.
just give me like 2 seconds. I'm like writing and I can't listen and write at the same time.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool.
1 second.
Yeah. Michael, that's the type of people we are. We're silver ones in fucking CSGO, and we've got like hundreds of hours, which is shit at the game, really.
All right.
Alrighty then. So the next question here is, your channel URL says Mr. Albino Llama. Is it from the gamer tag on your Xbox that you just picked?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I checked your channel. Well, yeah, you're silver 2, Michael, but I'm silver 1 still.
Oh, if you go to youtube.com/c/Mr. Albino Llama, it says channel doesn't exist, doesn't it?
Oh, but like if I go on the channel right now, it says youtube.com/user/Mr. Albino Llama for me.
Really? I thought I changed it. It should be youtube.com/albinovivo. But that's probably just a bug. I changed the URL like half a year ago, so if you go to youtube.com/albinovivo, it should go to my channel.
Oh, that's strange.
I guess I have 2 URLs then, or something.
I guess so.
It's probably a bug. Like YouTube has had some bugs recently. For example, my custom thumbnails have been being deleted like at random. So I mean, I guess YouTube could be having problems or something.
Yeah, that happened to me with one of my videos. Yeah.
Yeah.
So your profile picture, what is it? It looks like I don't know. I don't know why to me it looks like a mermaid with like glasses on.
It's a picture. It's like someone drew a picture of a Nova kid from Starbound. Like I think it was in 2012 I found it, and then it's been lying around on my computer for a while, and then I think 1 year ago I changed that to my avatar, and now I've like I've altered it and added some sunglasses and a mouth and some things here and there, and that's my avatar. I don't know what it is. I guess it's like a white face with glasses. I don't like. It's just an avatar, man. Like, what can I say?
Yeah, it's a female though for sure.
Yeah, female? No, it's not a female. It's a male.
That's a guy? Oh, what the fuck? I always thought that was a girl.
Oh, that's a man.
Because of the long hair, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to think so.
Yeah.
I found out recently.
Aren't those the clout glasses?
Those are the clout goggles. They are there because some random person on Twitter decided to add them to my avatar. I'm like, yeah, this looks pretty cool. So I just kept them.
Yeah, because the one on Discord here, it's like, it's even stranger. It's got like...
Yeah, that was also just another person on Twitter giving their take on my avatar.
I mean, it's pretty fucking cool, but like...
Yeah, but I have no idea what it is. So
it
just looks cool.
Yeah. I mean, I like your avatar. I was just like always confused as to what it's supposed to represent.
Yeah, I get that.
So a while back, you got 2 community guideline strikes. Yep. And I've had those before, not on this channel, on other channels. Okay. And I've also had copyright strikes on this channel, and I had 2 of them at one point. And it's pretty frightening because, you know, your channel's basically on the verge of termination.
Yeah, it can be really stressing.
Yeah, so how'd you feel when you were going through that?
I mean, stress. That's just about it, I guess. I mean, the thing about those community strikes is that they seemed completely random, and it seemed also like, well, one of the videos were it wasn't Miramar in a nutshell. It was the an old video I made a long time ago with like, it could have had more than 10,000 views, and somehow people reported it enough to get community striked. So at that point, I thought that someone was out after me, like they were trying to get me, and it's kind of very scary, because then if they do that, they can find something, they can just report videos, and then you get like your channel just gets deleted, and that's kind of scary. Like knowing that you could just be deleted any day just because someone has it out for you, like it's kind of spooky.
Oh yeah,
But,
yeah, for sure.
I got one of them appealed, and the other one is still there, but now I'm just one, I think. Unless it's expired. It should be around March, actually. I might be on none right now.
Oh,
Let me
well,
see here. Channel. Oh yeah, it expires in like 1 week, so we're good.
oh, good. And
But yeah, those were like just really random old videos. I have no idea why they were struck.
right. Okay. And how'd you manage to get them resolved? Did you like just appeal them and that's it?
Yeah, I just appealed them, and then YouTube just flips a coin, and it gets appealed or it doesn't. That's
Yeah.
like, because it doesn't make sense. One of the videos, I think the one that got appealed, was justified in being striked, and the other one that I was talking about recently was a video of Dota 2 being striked for violations of YouTube's policy on violent or graphic content. Like, and that's like gore and like just, you know, violence. But it's a video game. Like, how does it make sense? There's the only video footage of that video is like, it's Dota 2 and some memes. Like, it doesn't make any sense, and that strike stuck.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The weirdest part is Dota 2 isn't even a fucking violent video game.
Yeah, there's not even blood in it. Like, I don't know, man. Doesn't make any sense, and that's the scary part, because then it seemed like YouTube was just doing this at random. So that's even more frightening, because then it's completely out of your control.
Right.
I mean, fortunately, it worked out. So I mean, we're good. But it's kind of like weird how your YouTube career can just go into the trash, because YouTube is like, I mean, just garbage, I guess.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I agree. Do you know Trusted Flagger on Twitter?
Yeah, I mean, I started following him after that happened. So I don't know him personally, but I know about him.
Oh yeah, he's great to get like that kind of shit fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I would, if it happens again, I would contact him. But for the time being, I'm not planning on like making more controversial videos, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, Muslim jokes versus hanging dead body in forest.
Yeah.
Mm.
Don't really need that. Like, you can make funny videos without being controversial, so I'll just stick to that for the time being.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if I'm not mistaken, you have another Twitter account called like 3 Brain Cells or some shit like that, right? Or is that not you? Okay.
Well,
yeah.
It's something I try to keep separate from the channel, so yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah,
because it's like I just retweet. It's more like my personal account. So it's sort of like my Facebook, I guess, because I don't share that with my YouTube. So I try to keep them separate, I suppose.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I think when I originally tried to contact you, I DM'd you on there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I saw it too, but I was like at school and didn't really have time for anything at that point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, because I was like confused, because I'm like, why does he have 2 Twitter accounts?
Oh yeah. a lot of my followers got confused, even though I had a pinned tweet there for like 2 weeks.
Saying that
pinned tweet explaining like this is now going to be a shitposting account, and my main YouTube account is going to be over here at Albino Vivo.
Right.
But they didn't really look at that, I suppose.
Yeah. So I was curious, on average, how long does it take you to make a video?
It really... do you take into account the time it takes to record footage?
Oh yeah, everything.
Okay. It really depends. I have like a separate recording phase and then an editing phase. But at the editing phase, if I find something that I like, if I find that something is missing, then I like play more, I guess. But I usually record for like a week or 2, and then I just sit down and just edit constantly until it's done. So in recording time, I guess I haven't timed it. I don't know it. I just play the game and whatever. I am done when I have all the content I need, I suppose. And then the editing itself, I know it takes like maybe 30 to I say somewhere in between. It's hard to say because I haven't timed it again. Like, but let's say 15 to 35 hours.
Over like a period of how many days would you say?
1 to 3 weeks.
Oh wow.
Depending, because sometimes it's hard to make clips work. That's like the hard part of editing. It's just the technical part and just keyframing everything and adding memes. Like, that's not the technical isn't hard. It's more just like coming up with a way to use these clips and make them funny.
Right.
And that can take a lot of time.
Right. Hi there, Vampire Wafro85. How are you? So out of all the videos you've made, which one has taken you the longest and shortest amount of time to make?
Shortest is probably the crossbows video. The longest is probably the Fortnite experience.
Oh yeah, the one that blew up.
Yeah. That took a really long time because usually when I make videos, I have I want to grab their attention like early on because it's very well, people have a short attention span. Let's just say that, and then you want to grab their attention fast, and then you can have like when you have it, then you have a bunch of memes, and then you can have like a middle part that's lowly edited, and just to drag the minute out or something. You grab to make the video longer without having to put in too much effort. But in the Fortnite experience, there's like there isn't much of that. It's pretty much constant memes, except for the one part before the dancing Celeste OST part. So that took a lot of time.
Right. I'm doing fine, Vampire. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. For example, in the PUBG shitpost, the actual like meme part of the video is maybe like 1 minute 30 seconds, and then the end part is like half the video, and it took maybe like 10 minutes to make. So yeah.
Gotcha. So I saw that in a bunch of your previous videos, you'd like kind of like switch on and off from using your real voice and your text-to-speech voice.
Yeah.
And I was curious as to like why you would do that, and because I know some YouTubers that use text-to-speech, they only do text-to-speech.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just curious as to why you would switch like on and off.
Well, I tried for the first time to use my voice for a video, for that update video. It's only one video where I actually use my voice. But the thing is that like I just don't. I feel awkward talking to a microphone, like not talking to a human being. So it just took a long time just figure out how to do it, and a lot of takes. And there were also like background noise and stuff like that, and there was like variance in the or like the volume in the clips, etc. It's way easier when you just manage everything on your computer with the text-to-speech.
Right.
So I found that to be easier.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And how do you decide like what's an appropriate edit for a certain scene?
Do you have an example, or I mean?
Well, I mean, oof. I mean, you do a ton of edits, so I'm trying to like think of one.
Yeah.
Shit, I can't come up with any on the spot.
Yeah, that's like I can't either. Like, I mean, appropriate edit for a clip. The thing is, like, usually when I try to come up with things to make in videos, I find a soundtrack, and then I listen to it a lot, and I just imagine a bunch of things, and that's where I just piece together like what to do in the video.
Right.
I don't know if I'm alone in doing that, but that's usually how I come up with clips, or usually just by seeing. If it's like really obvious what I can do with the clip, then I just do that. But sometimes if you have a soundtrack to work with, then you can kind of like adjust the clips around that, and I do that a lot.
I see. All right. Well, so I guess now we could move on to the Twitter questions that we've got here.
Oh, those are awful.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, this one from Lenny's pretty alright.
Okay.
If you
Oh, I
had,
remember that.
yeah, if you had to have a sit-down romantic dinner with Alex Jones, what would you talk about?
It's a you know that wouldn't be so much on me because he's a very let's just say active person in a conversation. Like I think he would take control of this conversation very quickly, and I would just sit there and listen a lot.
Oh
He has a
yeah,
lot on his mind. I mean, I don't know, man. It would be fun. I think it would be fun to talk to him. I don't know if he's like playing a character when he's live. He said he does allegedly, but
I don't
I'm
think
not
so.
sure if that's just for legal reasons that he had to say that, or if he's actually that way.
No,
Um,
I think he's actually spastic.
it's hard to tell, man. I don't know, man.
I don't know, but I've seen the clip where he says the water's turning the freaking frogs gay, and
Yeah.
I don't know. Either he's like a very good actor or he's
Mhm.
just believing this stupid shit.
I think it's a bit of both. He's probably over exaggerating at some points because it gets him a lot of attention, but it's also probably just a whack. I mean, he probably is somewhat like that too, I
Yeah,
suppose.
yeah, I'd say it's like 50-50, I guess.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, this is a good question. How much feedback do you get on a video before you upload it?
Next to nothing, I guess. I just sometimes if I'm really uncertain about something, for example, the intro on the last video, um, where I'm killing someone with an impulse grenade and myself at the same time. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah, I saw the video.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that clip was like if it dragged on for too long, if it was even funny at all. Like because if you make when you edit, you see the same clip over and over again, like hundreds of times, potentially. And at that point, it just when you say the same word like over and over again, it doesn't make sense anymore.
Yeah,
It's kind of like that, and you're not sure is this funny? Is this even what am I doing? It gets to that point, and then like I tweeted it and asked like should I use this as an intro? And then everyone was like, yeah, this is funny as fuck. So
y-
sometimes I seek it, like feedback, but usually I don't.
right. Do you like maybe like show your videos off to like friends and stuff like that before you make them public or not really?
For the I think it was the PUBG Thought Patrol. I was at my place drinking with a friend before we were going to town, and I was like, "Hey man, do you want to see a video I'm working on?" And he didn't even know I had a YouTube channel. And then I just took him down to my room, and I made him watch my I made him watch the thing in the preview bin of Sony Vegas,
Mm-hmm.
and he seemed to really enjoy it, and now he's a fan,
Oh,
which is kind of fun.
yeah. I think it's neat when like in real life friends watch your shit. It's cool.
Yeah, it's kind of weird for me too because they all have like different reactions to it, but it's cool.
Yeah. I mean, this question's all right. From Kirex17. If you could time travel, where would you go?
I probably wouldn't. I would probably break the machine or whatever. Oh, actually, would it be me who was able to time travel, or would I use an equipment to time travel? That's the question.
I mean,
That really depends.
it's pretty
Or
vague.
is it like, is it like, would you want to go somewhere else in time?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
If that's the question, I mean, I don't know. I'm fine where I am, I guess.
I'd I don't know, I would probably time travel somewhere. I don't know where though.
Well, the thing is that the time before where we are now is like we are. I think the way we live now is the best we've had like ever. And if you go back, it's gonna get worse. And if you go to the future, it could also probably go worse. Like, I don't know, there could be like a nuclear war, and the fucking human race won't even exist anymore. Like, I think I wouldn't take the risk. I would just stay here and be happy with it.
Yeah, and then see how life progresses from there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be really surreal and fucked up if you just went to another time. Like, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, I mean, time travel is definitely an interesting concept, without a doubt.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd say this is the last good question here from Witless Richard. When are you gonna shit on more Soul streamers like before? Quality content.
Maybe I will in Dark Souls Remastered, I guess. Like, that could happen. But the thing is that game is going to be so big that stream sniping there is going to be impossible because you can't choose who to invade. The only thing you could do is maybe if they're doing like a password matchmaking summoning thing, you can go on there and just fuck with them. But I don't feel like I really have the time for that anymore. Because back when I did it, I would sit for hours upon hours and just try to invade one person so I could just grief him for like maybe 10 seconds. It leads to some fun stuff, I no doubt. But I mean, it's not. I don't think it's worth my time at this point.
You just literally stream snipe people?
Yeah, didn't you know?
No, I don't think I watched you back then. How long ago was that?
Oh yeah, because that's like back in Dark Souls 2. I got known for stream sniping back then, and I would like just fuck with people all day. And there's like this whole video where I stream sniped and I pretended to be someone else who was a streamer as well. And then they mass reported the guy that I was pretending to be, and he got like flagged on Twitch.
Oh
So
my god.
it was this huge drama, and everything just went down perfectly, and it was fun as fuck. But I'm not gonna do it again. I mean, it's wrong. I didn't know that he was gonna get like his YouTube. He voluntarily deleted his YouTube. That was out of my control. But I didn't think he was gonna get his Twitch flagged and get harassed by a bunch of people. Had I known that, then I probably wouldn't have. I just wanted to fuck with him a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's
it got completely out of control at some point.
Right. Yeah. I mean, some stream snipers are harmless, but others aren't.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think the problem with streaming, the biggest one is swatting people, without a doubt.
That's like that's. I mean, that's literally illegal. I mean, you can get in a lot of trouble for that.
Oh
And
yeah.
if you get someone killed, it's like
It's even worse.
Irresponsible.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
I
way
mean.
worse. I mean, it's worse than just fucking with someone in a video game, obviously.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because I mean, you're fucking with them in real life.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, especially when it's like a little SWAT team going into your house without you knowing what's happening.
Yeah, and if you make the wrong move, you could just get shot.
Exactly.
You have to take it seriously.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I don't know if you watched Dr. Disrespect, but he got swatted like 2 days ago, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Surprised, man. That's really necessary.
Yeah, I mean, since you live in Norway, I guess it's like harder for people to do it.
You can't do it here.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
Maybe you can. I don't think it would be as. Our police doesn't have guns. Like, they would show up at your door and just be like, "Hello, what's up here?"
Yeah, what's up?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
no.
wouldn't show up with like a SWAT team. Let's just say that.
Oh no, here they fucking break down your door and come in with a full SWAT team.
Oh yeah, I mean the people in America have guns and shit. Like they have to be careful. Yes.
Oh no, yeah, America's fucking crazy for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's why I'm thinking about like leaving America at some point.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of moving there now.
Oh really? Where?
To America. Well,
No, like.
probably someone in California.
Oh, okay. I live in
But only
Florida.
because, I don't know if you know much about Norway, but it's insanely expensive to live here, and I would. The amount of money I make wouldn't be different if I go full-time YouTube in Norway or in California. So living somewhere cheap would be beneficial.
I didn't know Norway was expensive, but I don't know if California is a cheap state or not.
It's cheaper than Norway, that's for sure.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you live like in LA, that's gonna be expensive. But
Oh no, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I got you. Like, when do you plan on making that move? Like when you graduate and shit?
yeah, I'm just gonna graduate and then I'm looking into now like where it would be good to live, but I haven't really put that much effort into it, I guess.
Gotcha.
It might be somewhere in Europe, it might be like in the UK or like or America or even Japan. Like I haven't. It depends on like how hard it is to get like a working visa there and like taxes and whatnot.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
I have to do some research, I guess.
It's a whole process for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got one last question for you here, Albino, and then that's it.
Uh-huh.
So with your channel this year, what new and different things do you plan on doing to it this year?
different. I mean, I'm just gonna make more videos, I guess. I'm trying to make like to come up with some format of video where I can make something that isn't as edit intensive, so I could pump up more stuff without having to work 30 hours on it. Other than that, I guess not much. I'm gonna try to promote my Twitch more so I can like get partnered over there and make some so that like I want to avoid having to get a part-time job as well as YouTubing, you know. So
Right.
if I can make money on Twitch as well and just have a community there, that would be great.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what the difference between Twitch affiliate is and partner is.
Well, to get Twitch affiliate, you need to have like I think 15 average viewers over the past month, and with partner you need 75.
Oh, okay.
That's like the biggest main difference, I think.
Oh, okay, but like, are there like other benefits in terms of money that affiliate doesn't have?
You get more emotes for your channel. You also get quality settings, so you can stream in 60 FPS with like 1080p. And if people who don't have the bandwidth for it, then they can turn it down.
Oh,
Whereas
gotcha.
if you do it with as an affiliate, then people with low bandwidth can't watch your stream like without lag.
Oh, I see. I
So
didn't
it's
know
easier
that.
to get like appeal to more viewers with partnership, I suppose.
Right. Yeah. Do you get advertisements on your channel if you're a partner, or is it like whoever can get ads on there?
I think you get it as an affiliate, but you probably don't get as much.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
I think you also get an option to like run manually ads on Twitch as a partner, but I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into it, but because I'm not there yet. We'll see.
Right. Yeah. All right. Well, that's it, Albino. I appreciate you coming on.
No problem. Dude. Thanks
So,
for having me, dude.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm glad we could get it set up.
Yeah, it's been cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it, everyone. I appreciate you tuning in. If you have enjoyed it, you can go ahead and drop me a like, drop me a sub. Anything you can do to help would be very much appreciated. And yeah, that's it. See you next one.
Bye, man.
Take care and goodbye.